Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are doing well at your home. I am Divya and I am your grammar teacher, and today we are going to start our new grammar lesson and the name is kinds of sentences. As we have already studied about sentences, what are the types of sentences in your previous class, right? Again we will do the recap over here and we will learn this today. So, sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. A sentence must have a subject and a verb. So what is sentence, students? Sentence is nothing but it is a group of words, right? It can be of two words, three words or more than it. It is not a single word. It is a group of words that makes a complete sense. Complete sense in the sense it gives you some meaning. It is a complete one thought. It is a complete thought. And sentence must have two parts. The two parts are subject and a verb. Subject you know very well, right? That subject, it can be a name of a person, thing, etc. And verb also you know very well that verbs tell you that the what the subject of a sentence is doing. Now, let's see the what are the four types of sentences over here. So, assertive, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. So, we will read one by one, and we will see that what are the those four types of sentences. So, our third point says most sentences can be affirmative or negative. A negative sentence has words such as no, not, none, nothing, never, etc. Okay, so it is third point says that there most of the sentences can be affirmative, right? Most of the sentences can be positive also and it can be negative also. So how you will get to know that which sentence is affirmative and which one is negative? So affirmative sentence, we will read that sentence and it doesn't use words like no, not. But when it is a negative sentence, it use the words like no, not, none, nothing, never, etc. So by this way you will get to know that which is the affirmative sentence and which is the negative sentence. Alright, so fourth point, kinds of sentences. Now we will see the types of sentences. So our first point, it says assertive sentences provide information. They always ends with a full stop. So what is assertive sentence? Assertive sentence is nothing but it is a kind of sentence which gives you some information, which provides you some information. That sentence could be anything. It provides information of anything. So it always ends with a full stop. That also you know very well that a sentence always ends with a full stop. So assertive sentence also ends with a full stop or a period. A period means a full stop. So here there are two examples are given over here. Affirmative sentence. So affirmative sentence, Tina was reading the newspaper. So it's a affirmative sentence. Means this sentence is providing us information. Tina is a subject. Was reading the newspaper means it is giving us the information that Tina was reading the newspaper. So it is a assertive sentence. Then negative sentence, Tina wasn't studying. So Tina is subject. Wasn't studying. She was not studying. So was not is said to be a negative words, means a negative. This is negative sentence, so we have they have used the negative word over here. Was not studying is said to be verb. So this is a difference between affirmative and negative sentence. Now second one, imperative sentences gives instructions. They always end with a full stop. So our second type of sentence is imperative sentence. So imperative sentence will give you some instruction, or you can say it gives you some command, or it when we request to a person, we use the imperative sentence. And imperative sentence also ends with a full stop, or you can say a period. And don't forget students, a sentence always begins with a capital letter. So now let's see the example. Affirmative. Go to bed right now. So when this is a sentence, somebody is giving a command. So sometimes teacher also gives you some command, right? That complete your homework right now. So this is said to be a imperative sentence. So we will see the negative sentence, don't disobey me, or you can say that don't uh, do the bad handwriting, don't spoil your handkerchief, or it can be, the negative sentence can be anything. So when we use don't over here, it is said to be a negative sentence, and when we are giving instruction or when we are giving command to anyone, so it is said to be a imperative sentence. So this is that was affirmative, and the next one was negative sentence. So third point, interrogative sentences ask for information. They always end with a question mark. So what is a interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence is nothing but it is a type of sentence which asks for information. Means we are in that sentence we are asking for anything. That information can be anything, and it has always question mark at the end of the sentence because we are asking. So for asking we will use the question mark at the end of the sentence. So let's see first one, where is your school? So where is your school means we are asking to someone where is the school. So we will use the question mark at the end of the sentence. Negative, isn't that your school? So here isn't means is not that your school. Here they have used the word not, not. So it's a negative sentence, negative interrogative sentence. Then next one, exclamatory sentences express sudden strong feelings. They always end with an exclamation mark. So what is fourth point? Fourth point says that it's a kind of sentence, means exclamatory sentence is a sentence which gives you a sudden strong feeling, right? That strong feeling could be anything, and it always end with an exclamation mark. So when you are writing an exclamatory sentence, it will end with the exclamation mark. So let's see the affirmative sentence example over here. How big your school is? So how big your school is? So here this sentence is said with a expression, right? So they have used the exclamatory mark at the end of the sentence. You can see over there. So I hope you understood the all four types of sentences: assertive, imperative, interrogative, exclamatory, right? So now we will do our exercise over here. So exercise this you have to write in your workbook. So we have to read this sentence, and we have to know that what type of sentence it is, and we will write over there. So first one, Candice doesn't like chocolates. Who doesn't like chocolate? Candies. So it is a what kind of a sentence? It is providing us some information, right? So it is a assertive sentence. So we will write assertive in the blank. Then second one, where is the Nehru Science Center? And they have used question mark over there. So they are asking you something, right? Where is the Nehru Science Center? So it's a interrogative sentence. So we will write the interrogative in the blank. Then third one, Shakespeare wrote Macbeth. Who wrote Macbeth? Shakespeare wrote, right? So it is providing us some information. So it's a assertive sentence. Then fourth one, stop the car at once. Stop the car at once means this in this sentence we are getting a command that stop the car at once. So it is a imperative sentence. Then fifth one, what nonsense, and they will use the exclamatory sign over there. So for sure it's a exclamatory sentence. Then sixth one, what a smart girl you are, and they have used the exclamatory sign at the end of the sentence. So it is also a exclamatory sentence. Then seventh one, most people in Orissa speak Oriya. So which people? The people of Orissa mostly speak Oriya, right? So this is providing us some information that in the state of Orissa most people speak the Odia. So it's a kind of a sentence which provides the information. It is said to be assertive sentence. So we will write the assertive in the blank. Then next one, don't touch that computer. So you are giving the command over here and you are giving the instruction over here that don't touch that computer. So it is said to be an imperative sentence. Then next one, don't you know French? And they have put the question mark at the end of the sentence when they are asking the question that don't you know the French? So it's a interrogative sentence. And the last one, how good to meet you, right? So it's a one kind of a feeling, a good feeling, and they have put the exclamatory sign over here, how good to meet you. So it's a exclamatory sentence. So this is about exercise 1, and exercise number 2 and exercise number 3 you have to do in the homework, and you have to click the pictures of it and you have to send me into the group, and you have to provide that you have to show that you have done the homework or not. So you will see exercise number 2 and exercise number 3, you will get to know what we are supposed to do in that. So as of now, I hope you studied this and you understood this chapter very well. So we will see you in the next video. Thank you.